Okay, good morning, Pete. Thanks so much for taking the time out today. My name again is Tom Buckle, President of DP Access, and the purpose of today's call is printing capabilities for all our customers' telecommunications invoices. DP Access, first and foremost, has a consolidated billing platform service for its customers, but we are also an AT&T solutions provider, providing AT&T's internet and data services and mobility services. So what we're going to demonstrate today through the portal is the ability to not only access, print and download all the invoices, but to be able to have digital analytics that allows either your finance department or your IT department to get a visual view representation of what your telecommunication services are actually doing. Are they going up? Are they going down? Are they static? And most importantly, Pete, what it does is it allows you to have one set of credentials to log on to see those particular invoices. So I think you can agree that's a huge benefit right there in and of itself. So let me go ahead and take you through the portal as a customer. So you would go to customer login. And let me ask you this, can you see the presentation? Can you see it on screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. So we go to customer login, we go to smart views, and we'll do a quick login with the demo credentials here. And what you're going to see here is the graphical representation, whether your services from month to month have increased or decreased. And so what we've built into this program is what do we got here? Well, it's the Comcast Fort Lauderdale invoice. That's the one that went up. So that might be something that you might want to take a look at. You can go to select that. We might want to log a call into Comcast and say, okay, how come we went up this significant amount from 900 to 1300?
Tom, is there a way that we can physically take a look at that specific invoice?
Absolutely, and that's absolutely. We can take a look at it, I believe, either from here, various places. You can take a look at it from here. You can take a look at it here. So here's Fort Lauderdale, and if we pop that open, there's your invoice right there. And again, this is so critical because you have at your fingertips immediate access to all these invoices. Think of a trouble report, right? How many people have immediate access to their invoices where they have a phone number that they can call immediately from this invoice if the service went down? And of course, we've blocked out the account number off this, but the account number would be here. So we can immediately gain access to critical information to log in a trouble ticket. It's here to find out what they are. This graphical representation here is just a month over month. Shows each of the invoices, Verizon, Denver, San Jose, on and on. And again, you can get to these quickly by just clicking on them. This shows a year-to-date cost trend that you can see here. This is probably when we took over the account, and we've been able to slowly, reduce the costs associated with the service over time. One other thing you can do is if you hit this download button right here, this will give you access to the actual invoice itself, the combined consolidated billing invoice that we send to our customers. So again, what you're doing here is you're taking all of your telecommunications invoices and putting them on one single bill. And again, I'm sure that the folks in accounts payable would greatly appreciate, instead of paying for 20 invoices and 20 checks and 20 stamps. You'll see here is if you go to this invoice right here, you can pop open this window here, which lists out all your invoices. What that allows you to do there is you can also come back here and go to recently uploaded, and there's a search box here, which you say, okay, let's see, COMCAST. Let's take a look at all of our Comcast invoices. And this pulls up all your Comcast invoices, one after the other after the other. So you can see what we've done here is that this is a culmination of about 15 years of 60 years in the telecommunications industry. And what we've decided was some 10, 15 years ago was that we could actually services for our customers, bill services for our customers, and manage our customers. Now what we've done is we made this available not only to the retail small, medium-sized businesses, but also to the agent community for agents to be able to sell out in the marketplace. So the agent remains the first point of contact to the customer, but utilizes our service to what we call data mine or view their customers' information so they can then manage the information, their customer database as best they can. If you go over to the left, I'm sorry, Pete, did you have a question?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
If we want to move forward, how is the account created and for the various invoices that we have? Do we submit those to you, and then moving forward on a monthly basis, who manages as far as the information being inputted into the system? Do we have to upload it, or does DPA Access takes the account completely over and deals with Comcast or AT&T and make sure those bills are in the system for us to review on a monthly basis?
Thank you for asking that. It's a great topic for us to go into to show our true benefit to the customer. Most importantly, you as the customer have access to all of your data, all your information through your invoices here. So that at any given time, you can call up the existing vendor and take the invoice wherever you want to take it and do whatever you want to do with it. So you have total control over all of these invoices, and that's very critical to understand that. The process and how the process works, to answer your question, is you'll need to send us the invoices that you want us to upload into our system. So you would scan, email the invoices, sign off on a letter of agency that allows us to access the information. And then at that point, we would simply change the billing address of that invoice so that the invoices would now come directly to us. So again, think about your accounts payable department being flooded with, say, 100 invoices, and then next month those invoices being disappearing from that responsibility, and you being able to assign those accounts payable, accounts receivable people to more mission critical tasks within the company. And instead of getting 100 invoices, now you get one single invoice. So that's how that works. And then as far as updating this, uploading this, we take care of all that. Basically, we every time those invoices come in, we review them, we pay them, we upload them to the website, and basically they're there again for you to be able to view, download, print, or whatever. So hope that answers your question.
It sure did. Thanks.
All right. And then over to the left here, again, we've got a basic inventory. And again, in going back to how we created this and why we created this and what's really needed to manage telecommunications services, you've got to have the invoices, you've got to have the inventory, and you've got to have the agreements. With all those things at simple access, it's so easy to manage telecommunications. But if you're missing the inventory, if you're missing the agreements, if you don't have the invoices, you're basically lost, and you're just at the mercy of these telecommunications companies that will bill you forever for some services you may not even need or have. So if we look at the inventory here, this is something that's uploadable by you, the customer. If you want us to do it, we could do it, but this basically gives you, in this particular access, this would be the, whoops, what do I got here? Oh, I got, sorry about that. I opened up the wrong one. Hold on, where are we at here? I got the right one. Nope. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go, demo. All right, so this pops open an Excel spreadsheet that was easily uploadable to the inventory section of the portal. And again, this is critical information for a customer and or an agent to be able to manage his customer base. Here we have the Fort Lauderdale site and all the numbers and the Verizon numbers that are associated with it. Here's Denver. and so on. So it gives you an idea about where, where you can house your inventory and where you can access it yourself or have key people within your organization to access it. Then, of course, there's the agreement section here, and same thing. Okay, it just gives you and the agent and whoever you need the ability to gain immediate access to the most critical pieces of telecommunication management. Just a simple agreement here that I have just for demonstration purposes. So that basically covers the portal. Again, the simplicity in nature. We didn't want to have our customers need to take college classes and get a graduate degree in how to manage telecommunications. We were looking to build something that an administrator could look at quickly and understand on up to the highest levels of the company to get a quick picture about what's going on with their telecommunications services and immediate access to critical information, invoices, inventory, and agreements. So
Tom, I have another question for you. As far as the invoices are concerned, once they're uploaded into the system, do you have the ability to do a cost analysis to see what we're paying for is what we should be paying as far as services that are being rendered? Also to help us identify areas where we can save money, whether it's in the taxation, which we truly don't fully understand, as well as, the services that are being provided?
Yes, that's another service that DP Access offers its customers, the ability to do auditing and make recommendations is a service that we do provide for our customers, and is how we do have all the information at our fingertips. Again, that makes that a fairly easy task for us. We have again over 10, 15 years in that space. We also have a 24/7 call center that's specifically deals with the auditing of our customer services. So absolutely, that is part of our service. And really, it's something that sets us apart from what's emerged as common aggregators. You hear a lot about the term aggregators. Oh, we can put all your bills on one invoice too. We can do that too. Well, the problem is that's kind of like the fox in the hen house, in that they're just interested in putting their services on their invoice and billing you for them, and they have really no interest in seeing that those invoices are audited and that they're billing properly, because they don't that's just not their business. Whereas our differentiator, our separator, is that we do audit our customer service. We do make recommendations on cost savings. So again, thanks for that question. I think I've kind of covered most everything. As you can see, it's a very simplified graphical representation, but it stores the most critical information that you need to manage your account. Any more questions?
Understood. No, I think that's it. We'll definitely take a look at it and review it, and we'll get back in touch with you and to see how we can move forward.
Okay, Peter. Thank you so much for your time today again.
Thanks again, Tom. Appreciate it.